Good day everyone. This is Group 3 and our topic is all about integrating 4C skills of 21st century into 4 language skills in EFL classes. So for the introduction, we see today as never before meeting our society's challenge demands educational excellence, and our school system need to respond better to a changing world. So as teachers, we can help our students connect learning with real life and provide them with the necessary skills to prepare them for success in life. And according to the OECD Learning Framework 2030, education plays a vital role in developing the knowledge. Of course, knowledge is in school. And skills, attitudes, and the values that enables people to contribute to and benefit from an inclusive and sustainable future. It will be essential to learn how to form purposeful goals, work with others with different perspectives, with opportunities, and identify multiple solutions to big problems in the coming years. So education needs to equip students with the skills they need to become active, responsible, and engaged citizens. That's according to OECD 2018. And according to NEA, or National Education Association 2015, reports that what was considered a good education many years ago is no longer enough for success in college, career, and citizenship in the 21st century. Well, we can see in the past that it was enough to master the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic. In the modern world, however, 3 R's simply aren't enough. That wasn't enough in our present time. Why? Because if today's students want to compete in the global society, they must also be proficient communicators, creators, critical thinkers, and collaborators. That's the 4 C's. Educators must complement all of these subjects with the 4 C's to prepare young people for citizenship and global workforce. In Europe 2020 strategic plan, the European Union Commission 2010 mentions some flagships, one of which is associated with skills in order to achieve the prior goals for a smart growth and sustainability. It is an agenda for new skills and jobs to modernize labor markets and empower people by developing their skills throughout the life cycle. Achieving longer working lives will require the possibility to acquire and develop new skills throughout the lifetime. Thus, it is essential to empower people through the acquisition of new skills to enable our current and future workforce to adapt to new conditions and potential career shifts, reduce unemployment, and raise labor productivity. Research supporters and importance of teaching the forces. The National Education Association 2015 indicates that 80% of executives believe fusing the forces would ensure that students are better prepared to enter the workforce. According to these managers, proficiency in reading, writing, and arithmetic is not sufficient if employees are unable to think critically, solve problems, collaborate, and communicate effectively. So again, I want to emphasize here about the essential things to empower people through the acquisition of new skills that supports the importance of teaching the 4 C's are to enable our current and future workforce to adapt to new conditions, potential career shifts, reduce unemployment, and raise labor productivity. And next, according to educational leadership, as cited in Oliver 2016, a growing number of business leaders, politicians, and educators are united around the idea that students need 21st century skills to be successful today. The demand being placed on teachers is to find ways to incorporate these identified skills in their lessons so that students have an adequate amount of time to practice and master these skills in the course of their daily routines. So we can see here the importance of the foundation that we need for our future. We need this to be successful. And as what the Partnership for 21st Century in 2009 advocates, learning and innovation skills are increasingly being recognized as those that separate students who are prepared for a more and more complex life and work environments in the 21st century, and those who are not. A focus on creativity, critical thinking, communication, and collaboration is needed to prepare students for the future. In our lesson, we can plan a variety of activities to integrate them into teaching learning process and foster the skills of students with the expectation of growth in each skill in the following way. So we can see here some ways. So here, we teachers can plan the following. So the first one is communication and collaboration skills. It enables students to interact competently and respectfully with others, especially across cultural, in diverse and multilingual workplace and communities in global and digital era. Next one is creative thinking skill. It enables students to think unconventionally, question the herd, imagine new scenarios, and produce astonishing work, since many of the fastest growing jobs and emerging industries rely on workers' creative capacity. We, the students, should be creative for our success in the future. And also, we need to have a communication and collaboration skills. And the next one is critical thinking skill. Problem solving. It enables students to judge the information that comes their way every day on the web, in the media, in homes, in workplace, etc. It empowers our students to assess the accuracy and value of information, analyze and evaluate information, make reasoned decisions, and take purposeful action. While in business, expect employees at all levels to identify problems, think through solutions and alternatives, and explore new options if their approach don't pan out. You should have a critical mind and problem-solving skills. So let's go on next. The fourth is the 21st century learning and innovation skills. They are also portable skills individuals can transfer from one assignment to other assignments and from one job to another job. The National Education Association concluded that the 4 C's needed to be fully integrated into learning and teaching to produce citizens and employees adequately prepared for the 21st century. The 4 C's need to be fully integrated into learning and teaching to produce citizens and employees adequately prepared for the 21st century. First one is communication, the practice of conveying ideas quickly and clearly. What do the teachers need to do? Well, EFL teachers should also promote the students' ICT-mediated communication skills, requires the use of ICT as learning tools in addition to the development of their students' conventional oral and written communication in English. And teaching and learning process, communication skills can be integrated with the integrated language skills through the student-centered learning approach. Cooperative learning or project-based learning, groups of learners work together to complete a task, solve a problem, or create a product. So that's all for my report. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. And thank you next.